Come into the room, family. Come into the room. Kevin Cobalt Sr., Brother MGS Smith. Come into the room, family. Come into the room. I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. Come on into the room, family. Let me know that you're here. Let the family know that you're here. Listen to our sister Black Ambrosia says, happy Sunday, everyone. Yes, indeed. Is it Palm Sunday? Is it Palm Sunday? I know everybody may not be religious. I was born and raised Baptist. You know what's up. I'm in a backslidden state right now, but I still believe in God. Yes, indeed. Come on into the room, family. Let us know how your day is going. Let me see what they say. All right, we got that. Let us know what's been going on with you. We got some interesting information to cover tonight. Come on into the room. I took that ginger root, tea, honey, lemon. Man, what's in that ginger root? Is it alcohol in that thing? I don't drink alcohol. Now, come on into the room, family. Let's talk about it. I'm glad that you're here. What's the temperature where you're at? Let us know what the weather is like. I know you up there in northern Texas, Sister Black Ambrosia, what it's like. Yes, I feel much better. I tell you that. Look, I got it right here. Oh, Lord. Y'all see me? I ain't mean to showboat. I used to be a teacher. Let's see. Hello. Oh, Lord. I love my teacher. It was hot. It got cold and warmer now. Come into the room. Yeah, I need to heat it up again. I started working on this and it's not as warm. Coasty say, evening family. We got our Coast Guard brother in here. Let me tell y'all something now. Come on, let's talk about it. Because we gonna answer the question. What's the the sister Black Ambrosia talking about the temperature. She say hot. You know she from the South. It's hot. I remember I used to tell my granddaddy, he said, what's the weather out there? He said, what's going on? Is it raining? I say, no, Papa, it's just drizzling. He say, son, it's raining. I ain't gonna never forget that. Love that man. Good man. Let me tell you how I know he's a good man. Because everybody in the community loved him. He did him and my grandmother, they just were community. Well, they had 9 kids, of course, so you know how that go. Just community people. He said, it ain't drizzling, son, it's raining. I said, okay, Papa. Now, MGS Smith, this is our brother MGS. I'm just say MGS, this, okay, says 68 degrees here in Cookeville, Virginia. What do y'all keep y'all temperature? Coasty say, hey, Kevin, Black Ambrosia, MGS Smith. Yes, indeed. And Coasty say, wow. Coasty say, cloudy and 43. Now, Black Ambrosia say, my grandmother had 9 kids as well. So my mother had 2, me and my sister. My grandmother, this on my mama's side, my grandmother had 9. I don't know why I'm thinking. And then my great-grandmother had 9. My great-great-grandmother, she had 12. They didn't have televisions back then. But we thank God for them because they literally stayed in the same area between Houston and Channelview, right? So we got an extremely large family. We have family reunions. We haven't had one in years, but yes, indeed, 9 kids. Ain't that something, Black Ambrosia? Now Charleston say, H-Time, thought you were going to get some rest. Hi, family. I got my ginger root and everything here. I'm trying. I was out there on the grill. I ain't gonna lie to you. Coasty say, hey, Mr. Zimmerman, I don't know how to sleep. I slept hard. I had a few nightmares. I had a nightmare. I thought me and my ex were still together. I was scared as heck trying to resolve everything. I said I thought I was through with it. Had a serious nightmare. Now, family, let's get into it. Let's talk about it, all right? I don't know why I did that. Let's talk about it. Tonight, the question is the H-Town vet taken seriously, or is he viewed as a joke? Let's talk about it, family. That's what we're going to be talking about. Smash that like button if you haven't done so. Smash that like button. Let us know. I'm going to pull myself up and make sure the sound is good. So I'm going to mute myself. Okay, we doing okay, family. Smash that like button, smash that. We got 4 likes, 3 people watching. We doing good. Yeah, I remember we had up to 30 people watching. But I think they be playing with the people watching. Could be more people chatting than they say it's actually in the live stream. Now let's get back to it, family. Here, thank you so much for your patience. So the question is, as we just stated, is the H-Town vet here on social media taken seriously, or is he viewed as a joke? Let's talk about it, family. We're going to show y'all some things tonight that you can deal with in real life, real time, okay? This channel has been here. I've had the channel for 1.5 years almost. About a year, going on 1.5 years. However, the live streams we've only done for about 6 months. Let me see now. Almost, I guess it's going on 1 year. This summer, June, maybe. I'm gonna have to look and see when we did our first live stream. But it's been a good ride. It started off real good, which I knew. And I know it was gonna, at some point, I learned from other people's channel that some of the people that start with you are not going to finish with you. You feel me? So this is a place where we come together. We do it uniquely here. What you're going through, what you want to express, is at the center of the channel. Okay. So we knew, H-Town Vet knew that. Let me take this banner down. Give me a second. We knew that some of the people that started with us was not going to finish with us, and they did a good job while they were here. Everybody, some people in your life for a reason, some people in your life for a season, some people in your life for a lifetime. And we don't necessarily get to pick and choose who those people are. You know what I tell my daughter, you got to let things play out. Did you hear me? Because the person you may want to deal with, and it may not be something that's bad with them or you, it's just probably y'all going in different directions. And you need to understand that. Have y'all ever had a person in y'all life that y'all were cool, but they was just going one direction and you were going in another, and y'all had to cut ties at least for a certain time period? If that's ever happened to you before, put a 1 in the chat. Let us know, family. Really want to know. Now, what's unique here, family, we always got time for each other because we are like minds. So consider this like a CPU and a computer. All right. Now, let me put mine in there. Yes, indeed. Look at it, everybody being true. So y'all had to go y'all ways. Like I was telling you about my cousin. Love for my cousin. But when he started getting a certain status, Black Ambrosia says, yes, she's had that happen before. How did you cope with it at first? Did you try to keep the friendship going, Black Ambrosia? Were you like, what's wrong? Did you ask questions? How did you deal with it? Or did you just say, hey, it's this life? How did sometimes we react differently? What about you, Brother Charleston? Were you like caught off guard? What was it about it when y'all started going different directions? It didn't work. Was you aware, hey, it's just, this is, friendship has come to an end? MGS, did you see it coming? Or were you blindsided, my brother? Coasting, were you just like, it's cool? All right, it happened. Next man up, next woman up, let's do it. How did you react to it? Let us know if we're not asking too personal of a question, okay? Now, that's why here what we're going to bring you is consistency. The reason that I'm my authentic self is because that way I don't have to pretend with you. I have nothing to hide, because whoever you are is going to come out, and people don't realize that. If you got to be true to yourself and to other people. Okay, that's why y'all see how I can ask y'all certain questions. You see how I can ask each one of you a different question. That's my gift. But for some reason, I miss stuff sometimes because I just, I don't see people in a hostile way. So people see me as like somebody easy to manipulate. That's not necessarily the case. Look how y'all communicate now. Did y'all see the questions I asked y'all? Because these are things that would go through my head. I remember El DeBarge's brother, Bobby DeBarge, when he's with Switch, in the beginning of the song they had, he said, I wonder why she wouldn't call me back. Was it me? Was it the way I wear my hair? You were self-conscious about that thing. And when you have a good friend, somebody solid, you don't want to lose them. And oh Lord, hear my sister saying it. She said, LOL, no, I was living my best life. I understood jealousy all too well. How long, Sister Black Ambrosia, has jealousy been an issue in your life? And when I say jealousy, I'm assuming people being jealous of you. Because let me tell you something about jealousy. It's the rage of a man, the Bible says. And on the day of vengeance, he wouldn't suffer. He won't let you make it. Let me explain. What the Bible is saying there, that if a man can, this is what it's literally saying. If a man catches you with his woman in the bed, that's his rage. You couldn't offer him no money. On the day of vengeance, when he come for you, hey man, yeah, I tapped your woman. I was just taking up the slack for you. Here goes something to pay for it. You couldn't pay no man nothing. We gonna get at you. He ain't gonna compromise on that. MGS say saw it coming. Now, MGS, you saw it coming, but why you feel like you couldn't do nothing? Why you didn't get ahead of that thing? Or were you able to get ahead of that thing? Or was it worth it? Talk to me now, brother. Now, Kevin Cobart Sr. says, Evening Coaster, he was the first person in here. Now, listen to Brother Charleston says, learn basic programming electronics in the Navy, several inputs to get output, same in life. So you'll put in several things, only get one thing out. Now, think about all the people you met in the Navy, Brother Charleston. Think about everybody that you met, Sister Black Ambrosia, traveling around the world. But is there only a few people that you can really deal with, y'all said? How is that possible when you've met so many people? There's only a few people, if any, that you can rely on. What's that all about? Now listen to Kosi. I just let it go, saw it coming. Why didn't you try to stop it, brother? Was it history? You've seen this scene before? Was that what it was? Drinking that ginger root, family. Now, Kevin Cobart Sr. says, evening, MGS Smith. Now, Black and Broja said, I love people, and the same time, I don't give a damn about people. It's too many people on this planet. Now, here's the problem, Sister Black and Broja. Here's the problem, Sister Black and Broja. When you start caring for them, and that's when people think they can play with you. They think when you start caring, you develop feelings. They don't know on the flip side, you don't give a damn. Okay, let me explain something to y'all, because me and my sister Black and Broja, she was talking about the emotional thugs down there. Yes, indeed. My great uncle and my cousin. This is my mom's first cousin, so he's older. He's an educated man. He passed, but he and my great uncle passed too. But back in the day, our family was big on horse racing, and my great uncle had a horse, and the family voted on the horse to win. My uncle had the horse pulled. He bet on the other people's horse. He told the jockey to hold the horse back to keep him from winning the race. It caused a big fallout in our family. Did y'all hear what I just said? I mean, I love these men, both of them. I was a child at the time, but I could see it happening, right? So my grandmother was the cousin's aunt, and my great uncle was her brother, was my grandmother's brother. You follow me? So they coming by the house one at a time. I know how it is in my family. Somebody gonna get popped. So they both coming by with windbreakers on and jackets in the summertime, but you can see the pistol in their pockets. But they came by her house at different times. I was so stressed as a child. I'm like, man, I hope they don't come at the same time. That didn't bother them, because my cousin wanted to come see his aunt, and he knew that he might show up, so he was ready. My uncle, my great uncle, knew he was going to see his sister, and the nephew might be there. Do you understand? Now, they finally made somewhat of a peace. My family never dealt with horses together, meaning gambling on them or dealing with family with that kind of business. They just kept that to the side because it could lead to a bloodshed in our family. Huh? Now, Kevin Colbart Sr. say, what I missed. What was the question that I asked, family? What did I ask? I forgot. Now, Black and Broja say, I was raised by a jealous mom. Now, that's got to be hard being a female and have a jealous mom. Was she jealous that you were a younger version of herself? Was she jealous of your relationship with your father? Let me know. And I think you told me you look like your father. That's a problem. You just think you looking like your father. For a male looking like the father, that really causes problems. If the mom has, angst and hostility toward her. Now, I had to develop a tough skin early. How did you keep that from making you too hard, too rough in your words? Or did you have to learn that over time, Black and Broja? Now, Kevin Charleston says, hi, Kevin Colbart Sr. Kevin says, evening, Brother Charleston Zimmerman. Then we have Charleston Zimmerman says, listen, H-Town, I learned in the Navy, travel, that everyone has a path. We can interact, but can't change. It's up to them to learn those. Wow. We got our brother Jordan in here. Jordan, I want to say thank you. Jordan 11 Bravo, thank you, my brother. Now, Kevin Colbart Sr. said, everybody show love to Brother Jordan, one of my solids, one of the ones that keep it straight. Now, Kevin Colbart Sr. says, jealousy is a weak emotion. Yes, indeed. Now, it's a weak emotion, my brother, Kevin Colbart Sr., but I want to ask you a question. Salute to Jordan in the room. Salute my brother in the room. Jealousy is a weak emotion, but let me ask you this, brother Kevin, it's also a volatile and dangerous emotion, because somebody that's jealous of you, they're willing to take themselves out to get to you. They willing to sacrifice their own well-being to destroy yours. Is that true or not? Huh? Now remember, jealousy is different from envy. We're really talking about envy. Jealousy is when somebody's messing with something that you got. You can be jealous over your woman. You can be jealous over your man. That's somebody that's in your life. Envy is when you got something that someone else's want. Remember, the first sin in the Bible was not that man broke God's law by eating forbidden fruit. It was that jealousy was in the heart of Satan. What did he say? I will exalt myself above the Almighty. God had heaven and the Satan wanted it, right? He was Lucifer then, but him and third of the angels were kicked out of heaven. Watch the people that's closest to you. Sometimes envy, and that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes envy is when, like I say, you got something that somebody wants. What do you think make people envious of you? What do you got that they want? Huh? Come on now. Why they keep coming back to my channel if they don't like me? Why the trolls and the haters keep showing up here? Talk to me. You've experienced it in your life. And I like that. It's a weak emotion. Now listen to Black Ambrosia. I am the oldest of my mom's children, and she was in and out of jail, a lot. So I grew up fast. I learned early about having to be accountable and responsible. We couldn't let CPS know we were alone at times. You know what the deal was. Let me tell you something. One movie that broke my heart. What was that that actor? He played in this movie Taps. Timothy Burton, Timothy something. Georgie Scott played. They was at who played in this movie? Who's that little white boy played in this movie? Might have been somebody was a child. And if you see this movie, it'll break your heart. He had a sister and a brother, and the mom was gone, and the dad was gone on drugs or somewhere, and they was delivering milk, and he was picking it up, taking care of them. And somebody found out he was feeding them and everything, and somebody found out that the parents wasn't there and came and got him, and he was running down the street trying to get his brother and sister, and he wasn't but about 9 years old himself. So this real stuff here, family. Now listen what he say. Kevin Kobar Sr. say a jealous person is a dangerous person. But what if that jealous person has proximity to you? Because what they'll do, a jealous person wants to get close to you sometime, right? They want to study you. They want to learn you so that they can destroy you. I ain't trying to stir up no confusion up here. Jordan 11 Bravo say, what's going on, vets? What's good, H-Town? It's all good, baby. You understand? Like the undercover policeman said, it's all good. Now, MGS Smith says, I had a path I want to follow. So you focus and you ain't let nobody take you off of that. Kevin say, evening, Jordan 11 Bravo. And this is therapeutic. This is meant to help us because we need a place where we can come and we out in the open. So if I'm trying to take digs at you, everybody gonna see it. If somebody else trying to do something slimy, everybody gonna see it. If somebody go behind the scenes and try to mess over us, we gonna see it. Because I'm gonna tell you when he say facts. And then Charleston say salute Jordan 11 Bravo. You know, we have to embrace each other. We have to acknowledge each other. Because I'm gonna tell you that expert troll, he only talked to certain people in here. That was one of my first signs that he was up to no good. Because he wouldn't greet certain people. See, I say it now, but see what the trolls will do now. They say, oh, I'm going to start greeting everybody. You're going to come across as fake, though. Because when you change because of what I say, you're not authentic. And I got other things that I haven't told you that I measure people by. Now, MGS Smith say, Jordan, salute. Kevin said, H-Town, you speaking facts. Let me tell you something. I couldn't talk much about this before, because of the fact we had to see who we dealing with. We need to know. I'd like to know who I'm dealing with. Now, Jordan 11 Bravo, I know you got haters, H-Town. We got your back. Amen. That's the problem that they have. So what they want to do, you know what Satan said? When he wanted heaven, he said, let me exalt myself above the Almighty. So Satan wanted the attention that God had. He tried to take God's throne. You understand? So they want to come in here. They want to come in. They say, I can't do it on my own. Huh? I want to, well, if you come for, what it say? What Omar used to say on the wire, if you come for the throne, you better not miss. The problem is you coming with your tank half full, fool. If you come at me, you're already exposing your position. I'm a military man. Now, once you expose your position, because think about it, the first person to jump out, if you're a sniper shooting at us, the first person to jump out, now you letting us know which way you're shooting from. You might get them, but guess what? We know where you at or the general location. You can't sling mud on other people without getting some on yourself. Come on, let's talk about it, fam. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm telling you the truth. Because we have snakes with us. You know what I'm saying? What the Bible says, let the wheat and the tare grow together. Meaning the wheat and the weed. The weeds that grow with the healthy wheat that you can eat. Now listen to what Charles say. We had Satan attack early today in Pennsylvania. Governor Manson attacked by a 38-year-old hate firebomb by Nazi Jewish hater. Wow. Do y'all understand what's going on? This ain't no joke. This president better stop playing. See, when you stirring up stuff, you better stop playing because people ain't gonna be ready. It's gonna be innocence taken out, man. I'm gonna tell you what Dylan Wolf said. They asked him, well, where you was gonna go? He said he wanted to go to the hood, but he was scared because he knew people, he might get one or two, but they gonna get him. They like to go where the innocent people at. You understand? It was two boys that went and killed this couple at their house, but they went to another man's house that lived way in the rural area. This was about 7, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. You know what they said? We didn't mess with him because he come to the door with a gun. Now listen to what Brother Kevin Colbart Sr. say. H-Town vet, your biggest haters are close to you or even your spouse, friend, or family. What the Bible say, if it would have been my enemy, I could have dealt with it. But it really cut deep when it was somebody close to me, when it was my friend. Now listen, Jordan 11 Bravo says, remember H-Town, we will eventually know who the trolls are. Yes, they're everywhere, especially when you're moving up as a YouTuber. Well, we hadn't made 1,000 subscribers yet, right? Now we're going toward 2,000 in just a year and a half, a year and 5 months. So what we're doing as you elevate, let me tell you something, you know, when I was graduating from high school, this preacher came and spoke at our graduation. They had, you know, I was graduating from high school, but the preacher, it was held in the auditorium at TSU. And he said the man was on the pilot was on the plane. I don't know why I'm talking about a lot of religious stuff. He was on the plane. I guess I'm getting old. As Bill Cosby said, I'm trying to get to heaven now. Getting older. So the pilot was on the plane and the snakes was coming toward him. Somebody must have put him in there and they got loose out of a crate and they were slinging poisonous snakes. So he kept elevating the plane, and the more he went up, then the snakes died because snakes cannot live at high altitudes. See, we flying with eagles here. We don't have no desire to hang with buzzards. And the buzzards can't hang with us because we're speaking on a higher spiritual plane. We're dealing with things on a higher level. So they might try to fit in. They might do the chameleon thing, but they can't. Let me tell you something. like that Mr. Expert troll. He never said anything about his own life, did he? I listen to people. Okay? Now some trolls will open up and tell everything, but the real jealous ones, the real sabotagers, Veteran Posse Plug never really said much about his life. He was standoffish. He was cordial, but he knew the day was gonna come from his own experience. He knew it was a dirt bag. He knew his experience of how he treated people. And he knew sooner or later, he couldn't help but be himself. Huh? And he knew it was coming. So he's trying to get as much as he could before he left. Now, there everyone, especially when you move on YouTube. Yes, indeed. Now, Kevin saying, I say his name because he was a pawn. He's irrelevant. I'm not going to give no shine to that other one. I call him Mr. Expert. Yeah, fool. You a child. You better sit. You should have been sitting down and learn. But they sitting there watching. You know how uncredible you have to be as a man or to sit and have to come in a fake account just to be around a man. Excuse me? Shame on you. You think I changed my name to be around, to be on somebody's channel hiding like a coward? Now, Kevin Colbart Sr. say, Ed H-Town Vet, when you have haters, that means you are doing something good. Trust. Yes. Now, that's the key word, trust. We're going to talk about that. Something similar to that. MGS Smith says, they want the best. They want to beat you down because you're a threat. Now, a threat for what? What am I threat for? What am I threat? I'm not going to where they at. Matter of fact, if they don't come around, I don't mention their name. The only reason you hear me mention them, because they kept coming back around acting a fool. So why am I a threat to them? Let me ask you this here. MGS, in your life, what has it been that people, that you just being yourself has cause others to feel threatened by you? Jordan, what has happened in your life that you do minding your business, but people feel threatened and they want to come up and get all up in your business? Kevin, Sister Black Ambrosia, just you being you, what has happened that make people feel that you are a threat to them? Did anybody ever tell y'all, well, man, I just didn't like this about you. Everybody wants to talk to you. Well, the Bible says if you want a friend, you got to show yourself to be friendly. How you going to have a friend and you can't show yourself to be friendly? Excuse me? And I ain't talking about that phony stuff. Huh? Yeah, you want somebody, late. I tell my daughter them, you want somebody to talk to you, better get that frown off your face. You don't even seem approachable. Now, where does Nat come from? This joker been in there 3 days. What is he living off of? I got him. I killed him on my screen. Is that a sin? Oh, Lord. I hope I didn't break the screen. I ain't break the screen. Jordan say, when it's all said and done, H-Town, we will weed out the haters. That are a nuisance to the channel. You know why we did that? Let me tell you something. Gideon, let me tell you, my grandmother beat the Bible in me. He had a large army in the Old Testament. And he wanted to go fight, but God said he had too many men. He said, go take them in the lake, and the ones that holler, that separate them out. He was down to 50 men, I think it was. He said, now you ready to go to battle. Let me explain something else to you. King David of the Bible, he wasn't but a boy at the time. God told the prophet, I believe it was Isaiah, to go to Jess, and one of his sons would be king. Well, Jess had 9 sons. So he kept all these, he said, go get one of your sons. He bring another one, big, muscular, look like a football player, 6'6", all muscle. He said, that's the one. God said, no, I refuse him. He did this about 6, 7 times. It got up to 8, and I think it was 8, and he said, oh. And then he came to him then. He said, I realized then that God don't look at the outer appearance. appearance, he judged the heart. Because when he called what's the youngest of David, who wasn't but a little scrawny kid, he hadn't matured yet, reached puberty like that. He wasn't muscular like his brother. Guess what? He said, that's the one. That's when he said, that's when I realized what God don't look at the outer appearance, he judged the heart. Come on now. Black Ambrosia. They love soft targets. Yes, they do. Now, they love soft targets. Now, one of the emergency procedures in airlines has, if there are snakes on the plane that you get loose, you drop the cabin temperature, because snakes are cold-blooded. Oh, boy, isn't that a hater? A cold-blooded, and it's put them to sleep. And higher altitudes get them cold. Now I'm starting that making sense. You see how the sister been educated on this thing? Now Jordan say, I just don't understand why we have these haters on a vet channel. Like, instead of supporting the channel, they instead want to use subliminal, and fake accounts to gain traction. It's wild. Because of the fact, this is what bothers them about the H-Town Vet channel. If I was hustling y'all, and listen, I'm from a family of hustlers. I know hustle, but that ain't me. Because that's just not me. You know, God didn't create me that way. He just didn't give me that type of heart. Okay, I know hustlers. I know hustle. So if I was scamming, they'd be all on my side, because they knew sooner or later I'm gonna crash, and they want to be there when I burn down. Some people just want to be there for your destruction. Some people just there just to see P. Diddy go down. Some want to see Jay-Z go down. They like to build you up so they can tear you down. Did you hear what I'm saying? Who talking about Will Smith? People that he helped bring out of the gutter. And they turn right around. Black people. Yeah, I saw him in a room with a man and all this. Well, if you did see him, why you what you want to tell us now? And why you in a grown man business? That's between him and whoever, if that even happened. Yeah, people like to get close to you, so I got the inside scoop on H-Town. Yeah, that joker was doing all kind of weird stuff. Hey, I want you, that Mr. I. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I could destroy the man, but I'm not gonna do it, because my enemies come tell me everything about themselves. Tell me all their insecurities, thinking I'm gonna drop my guard. I mean, they come to me all the time. I don't understand it. Why would you come to someone that you despise and tell them legitimate, true business that could destroy them? I ain't talking about lies. Trying to introduce me to their mama and all this stuff. What? Yeah. Begging me to get one of y'all in here. Why that person won't let me help them? I'm like, fool, what are you talking about? Send me emails like that. If somebody don't want you to help them, they probably see something. Now listen to what listen to what our sister said. She said, dudes creating fake accounts to troll you is hoe behavior. Come on, I didn't want to say it, sister. Females do that weak crap. Yeah, insecure or women that's off the chain. Yeah. I mean, that's why I say I'm not into men, because that's not my lifestyle. I've never dated men, never had a desire for them. So I don't understand how men want to create fake accounts. You know, back in the day, they used to play Star 69 games. You know, when you break up with a girl, she call you on there. You have and you could do that little Star 69, see where they calling from. So who is this? She giggling on the other side. Girl, if you don't stop, you waking up my mama and my big mama, I'm gonna get in trouble. Stop calling this house. We didn't have cell phones back then. Now, Kevin Cobar Senior, H-Town Vet, threats of success. You say that's good problems, huh? Come on now, family. Now, MGS says this. All I want to do was work and be the best that I could be, and that was a threat to these people that came across my path. Yeah, because you wasn't a worker bee. You wasn't just following the group. So what grade did it happen to y'all where y'all started pulling away from the group, started pulling away from you, or you started pulling away from the group? Because you had friends that you grew up with, I'm sure most of you did. Let me ask you this here. What was it? Was it in the middle school, elementary? I want to say with me, I was kind of solo in middle school. I may deal with one or two people. Now, listen to what Jordan 11 Bravo. I've seen so many YouTube channels suffer from this nonsense. They eventually catch them and ban them and their fake accounts. I see you. Yes, indeed. Now listen, family, don't y'all feel good? We got a place to come where we can express ourselves. We can talk legitimately. It's a public platform, but the truth rips. They can't sit here. They might be able to jump in and out, but they can't. I see them on the thing. They hop out and they hop back in. They can't handle this truth. We stepping on their toes. Now listen what Charleston said. Knowledge is a big threat because it's also truth. And it says in the Bible, truth will set you free. They don't want to be free, do they? Now listen to what my sister Black and Broja said. My mother gave me up when it came to making friends. I kept my circle real small. Folks be mad when you're not impressed with them. Yes. Now, and MGS says, yes, Kevin, threats of success. So they want to get ahead of that thing. If you don't remember, Mr. I'm going to say his name right now, Mr. International, he was always saying, oh, you doing stuff different. That's the first time I didn't say his name. Even when I checked him, I didn't say his name. For y'all to be clear, that's the snake that was trying to corrupt my my subscribers. Hey, I helped this person just to turn them against me. That's how he got that slime ball, and I call him a slime ball because I helped him and advertised his business for free. I'm not usually in the name calling, and like I say, with the guy I just mentioned, the major troll, Mr. I ain't mad at him because he's lightweight. He's a snitch for the VA and all that. Yeah, I ain't worried about him. They mess with me if they want to. VA start messing with me if they want to. That's all I got to say about it. Yeah, you get your trolls and take them somewhere else. Now, listen, that's my PTSD for a minute. I ain't going to do nothing but pray for them. Okay, family, we good. Now, there's so many miserable people. Listen to Black and Broja. There are so many miserable people in the world, and misery loves company, don't they? And they only get happiness from making other people miserable. Now, how sick can that be, family? Come on now. But did y'all hear what Sister Black and Broja just said? Now look. Man, our sisters come in here strong. You hear me? But guys, are y'all gonna be the one that crash out? Come on. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about these weak dudes. Kevin Colbert Sr., I ain't got that much time. Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Now, listen. I ain't got much time. Now, let's see what he say. He say, I had to respond to something. I ain't got that much time to keep up with no man or woman who does that. Real talk, Kevin. Now, Kevin Colbart Sr. says, Black and Broja, real talk. Now, listen, fellas. if you wonder why a lot of these guys are single, and I'm gonna tell you what's real weird about the expert troll. He tried to impress us, showing us 2 cars that were the same car, that were the same color. You think them cars was his? If it was, why you buying the same car, the same color, and them cars don't cost about $30,000? He acting like he has some special car. Probably living in his mom and daddy house. Did you hear what I just said? People be trying to impress you. I sit back and peep game. Now you see how long I waited to drag him. Yeah, I let him talk. Move on. Now Jordan, Love Bravo, but when the trolls keep coming back in there, we got our brother, Dogface Soldier, say, "What's good, family? We love you, H-Town. We love you too, brother. We love all y'all in here." And let me tell y'all something. I got a strong family here that's watching. What I don't see, they see. We sitting back and peeping game. Now listen, listen here, fam. We ain't got time for y'all. Y'all got me all stirred up, huh? I'm gonna have to sip some more of this, some of this tea. Yes, Jordan said, yes, ma'am. It's women behavior, and the person doing it has no self-esteem whatsoever. Now remember, Dogface Soldier, Jordan, and Junior. Now I don't know if it was you on here. Was it you on here, Jordan 11 Bravo, when the guy was talking all that stuff about you don't need evidence to file claims? Was that you? I think that was Junior that said, "You work for the VA?" He was checking it. I shouldn't be saying this. Ooh. We got people in there watching y'all, fool. Come on now. I shouldn't be saying all that. Come on now. Yeah, because they just going to change up their little slickness. Now, Jordan say the people with multiple accounts think it's all gravy, but we see you. I'm telling you. Because you know what they can't hide? Sister Black and Bros, you started coming in. Let me tell you what they can't hide. They can't hide their personality, can they, family? Family, you ever notice if they're a braggadocious person, even when they're under the fake account, they eventually, you can feed their ego, can't you? Huh? The expert in them gonna come out. Wanting to be the center of attention is gonna come out. First, they're gonna rub you good on one side and then kick you in the behind on the other. Shout out Minister Farrakhan. Yes, indeed. Now, Army George say, hello, H-Town. Army George, my brother. Let me tell you something. Army George is knowledgeable. Army George is helpful. Army George has humility. He said, I did my claim on my own. But when somebody asked him how to do this here, you know what he didn't say? He didn't say it's easy, just do this. He said, do this, do that, do this. All I could do was shut up because my brother put the game down. He said, you need this when you start, this when you start, that. But what I learned about Army George, if you're not asking for the help, he's not going to push it on you. Huh? You think I ain't peeping this game? Yes, indeed. Dogface Soldier in the house. Jordan in the house. Man, I got, look. I got my security team around here. I got doggone Charleston in the house, Coastie in the house. We covered on all ends, the Navy, Air Force, Marines, huh? And the Army. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. Now, Charleston say, hi, Army George. Now, I read your statement a little earlier. MGS say, hello, Army George. Dogface say, I'm sick today with the virus. All right, but I'm glad you hang around as long as you can, get you something in that system. And I hope you feel better, my brother. Let me tell you something. Dogface Soldier came in. He was fun. He could be a comedian. But when he noticed people were trying to make the channel a joke, he stepped back. And that's what I respect about him. And he started talking real serious because he started to read the room. I couldn't see it all because I'm new to this and I'm trying to do several things at one time. So watch people that are close to you. You know what I learned? They say if a dog will bring you a bone, that the dog will take one away. Meaning if somebody come to you with mess, they'll start mess with you and take it to somebody else. Am I lying, family? And ladies, we got Sister Black Ambrosia, if you're still in there. How do you stay away from female mess? Because I know, how do you avoid that? Now, Costa says, I'm Hi Army George and Dogface Soldier. And then Jordan 11 Bravo say, what's good, Dogface Soldier? Hope you feel better. Salute. Come on now. Come on. We want him to feel better. I got my ginger root. Betty Bop's got me on the game. My niece made it for me. I'm a big baby. I like to be spoiled. When I'm laying in the bed sick, I like my niece to be there. I say, please read a book. Or my daughter, I say, y'all read a book. They sit in the chair and be sitting there until I go to sleep. I don't want to be by myself. My big mama them used to do it. I'm a big baby. Now, Dogface Soldier say salute. I mean, MGS Smith say salute. MG Smith, I'm going to call you. Now, Jordan said, you speak facts, H-Town. Why is that so troubling to hear the truth? Why does it trouble some people? And why can't they just go along with it, just be quiet and just chill? And if they don't like what's being said here, why don't they go to what somebody lying to them? Why don't they go get their lies? If that's what they want to hear, why do they want to hear lies out of my mouth? Huh? Nah. They the one without the credibility. Let's talk about it, family. We here, we coming together, and they don't like the fact that we got one spot to come, and we're building a strong foundation. Y'all that in this room right now, and some that are not here right now, Alaskan Ice, Bionic Woman, there are several people. This combat brother, I forget his name. Y'all be busy. He contacts me. Come on now. Jordan, Dogface Soldier, Brother Charleston, Army George, all y'all family, if I forget you, Black Ambrosia. Huh? We got several people that are not even veterans, but they support us. They got veterans in their family, or they just here to go along with us because we lifting everybody up. Come on, let's talk about it, family. I think I read now, family. What we trying to do is build the brand. And y'all know what the brand is. Y'all know what the brand is. The brand is us. The brand is our communication. Do you know why we get so many people getting views on this thing? It's because of the fact that they like our interaction, not me talking at veterans, not me doing it recorded, then popping it out. We doing this live. If they want to come up, they can come up and talk. And if I said something that's off kill, or if I'm not who I say I am, come on up and let me know. Huh? Now listen what it say here. MG Smith says, the truth hurts, but it found lies just gets be more lies. That's right. Lies just become more lies. So they trying to damage the brand by coming here. The other night, that dude, Sergeant T, come up in here talking kind of good, and say he been watching us for 2 years. So where you been for the 2 years? You got all this knowledge while you wait to come, which is cool. People might sit back. I just listen. See, I got to consider the whole conversation because you can't judge people off a few statements. Then he waited till right till we got out of here. And he said, yeah, you don't need evidence. If you got a claim and you ain't got no evidence, submit the claim anyway. Take that with you. Then he ran out the room. Now, you're still allowed here. I did not ban you, but I want you to explain yourself, Sergeant T, because I got a feeling you might be one of them trolls pretending to be somebody else. And if I'm wrong, I can come up here and I apologize to you. But I'm suspicious when people present themselves as support. Then he started talking about a whole bunch of we this and we that, like we French or something. Now I'm paying attention. But when I say something, they're just gonna come up with other ways. Now, now family, we trying to protect the brand. But like you say, risk is always involved when you're trying to build something. Am I right? The Apostle Paul said that when, he say, wow, I noticed that as well. Yes, indeed. Were you the one talking to him, Jordan? Was that you or Junior talking to him? I forget. Jordan, were you talking to him or was that Junior? And for those of you that want to be slick and say, well, now I know who H-Town got in here, pulling security and all this stuff. Let me tell you something. That's people that don't talk. Huh? That's people that don't talk that tell me what's going on. So it wasn't you, okay. That was probably, yeah, he would look smooth with it. He was smooth with it. He started asking little thing, yeah, come on now. Yeah, we sit back and peep game. He yelled, yeah, you don't need no evidence for a claim. And then he just ran out the room. You can't question him like, hey, what's going on here? Kind of what he said, submit the claim anyway. He put some truth in there. Then he came in with the lie, mixed it with the truth. Isn't that how Satan works? What did he tell Jesus? He told Jesus to bow down before him. He say, because the angels will lift you up. That's true. That's what Satan said to him when he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. He said the angels will lift you up. Yeah, that's true, but there's a caveat to that. Not if he does it in vain. Okay, you saw the video. Did you see all the little statements the dude was making? And ain't seen him since. And what they come in, they present themselves as support when in actuality, the opposition, they're chameleons. They see that we share from our heart in here because we want to deal with real people. I want to deal with real people. I need y'all, brother, sisters. I can't do this without y'all. As my grandmother would say, you got a bad understanding. If I had to deal with them fools as soon as they talking about its own, let me tell you something. Its own? Fool, what you talking about? If he'd have called me a few years ago, I'd have given my address. Good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jordan 11 Bravo, yes, sir. Came out of nowhere, just popped in. Yeah, I help veterans for free and all that. What you mean you help them for free? Remember, that's what Mr. Experts say. He helped people for free. And a lie detector determined that was a lie because accredited claims agents get 20% of your back pay. Did you? Just like the accredited lawyers get. Now, did I just lie about that? And the person said they're accredited claim agent. Well, I just do it pro bono. And was trying to get me to give him my personal information. Fool, I already got my stuff done. What I need to give you my personal information for? You know, you can become an accredited claim agent and email me the test and everything. I say, if I do that, will I be able to have my YouTube channel? I'm gonna come up on the full screen. If I'm lying, you come on one of your troll accounts or you email me and I'll unblock you so we can talk. That Mr. Esper say, you can become an accredited claim agent. I help you with the test. I say, will I be able to have my YouTube channel and speak freely? You know what he said? No, you ain't gonna be able to do that no more. So what I want to do that for? You think I just want money off veterans? Because that's what you're doing. You're getting a job to get money off veterans, which you should get paid part of it. I'm loving what I'm doing here. Who you think you talking to? A 2-year-old fool? He said, you ain't lying, sir. No, I'm not lying. Yeah. Talking all kind of yang. So yeah, that's why when y'all see me do something, you may wonder, well, where did that come from? It was building up over months. And every time I would contact that individual, they wouldn't respond. they'd hide, and then they jump on the live with everybody. I said, oh, I got your number partner. Now listen here. Say, Charles say, H-Town, you know, every vet has different experiences with the VA. Real talk. Now listen, they say that's crazy, right under our noses. Yes, because the person, I gotta be honest. Come on, fam, we gotta be real truthful. All right? I gotta be real truthful. That individual had knowledge. I must acknowledge that. It showed me a few things because of what he had learned. But he wasn't a veteran, I don't believe, and had no respect for veterans. He never admitted to having respect for veterans. He said that you don't get what you get what you deserve, not what you want, you know, which is kind of truth, but he said it with a little attitude and a tone that I paid attention to. And I said, yeah, that's true. And I'm like, but I don't like your energy, but I want to sit back and see who I'm dealing with. So I'll play the country bumpkin for now. But when I come check you, and you try to buck up, I'm gonna fold you up like a lawn chair and get you up out the paint. And didn't I do it? Didn't he? I checked him without mentioning his name. I said, here's this person's statement. They talking about they love the VA. Pray for the VA. I'm on the side of the VA, not the veteran. That's what he said. So you're gonna damage my brand where people hear a fool come on my platform talking about they not on the side of the veteran, they're on the side of the VA. And then you're gonna run up out the room, and then that's gonna damage my brand. People gonna think that I'm some kind of against veteran type of person. No, we gonna deal with you. Now listen what Kevin say. H-Town vet. I actually talked to him, and I had got a funny feeling about him when I talked to him. Yeah, he wanted to talk to y'all. He wanted to turn y'all against us. Yes, indeed. Yeah, because he just, I guess he just thought people supposed to give. That's what I told y'all. Even when y'all was trying to deal, I say vet everybody. Don't trust what nobody say. Pull up their paperwork. Pull them up at the VA. And the weirdest thing, couldn't pull his name up at first to show that he was accredited. Then all of a sudden, when I get him out the paint, all of a sudden his name pop up as accredited at the VA. I don't know. I told y'all to verify. Isn't that what I taught you? Now D says, hey everyone, what's going on, brother D? Now family, watch the chameleons. Now didn't I tell you, now look what he said. Now family, and that was shaking him in when I was telling y'all verify. No matter, I say this person say that they help veterans. Isn't that what I told you? And I say verify the information. Now they didn't like that. Who cares? You ain't gonna come over here and use my platform to hustle people. Because sometimes you got to take a little risk to get some help from people. But I say verify. And if you can't verify, because one brother said I couldn't verify nothing. And I say, well, cool, leave him alone. What can you do? I said, no, I already done my part. If you couldn't verify it, I can't. That's over with. Now, Jordan Levin Bravo, we can all agree trolls ain't good for the channel. Ain't that right? Yes, we can agree. I hope we can. Is that right, family? Is what our brothers say, trolls are not good for the channel? Can we agree to that? I know what I say. I agree with Jordan. Say it however you want to say it. Dogface say, you're right, Jordan. Kevin say, amen to Jordan. I say, I agree. Come on now. He say right. Charles say, I right. I agree. You notice when that Sergeant T came up, come on, listen, look at this here. Now, you know what that troll never did? He never agreed to no rules. He just came up stunting because he can't submit to a higher authority because he think he's smarter than everybody. Now, Coasty, I agree. Yes, indeed. Come on, family. Can we talk? Family, can we talk? Yes, indeed. Come on now. Watch these chameleons. Watch people that try to sabotage our communication, that come here amongst us speaking our language. Did you what I said? If they hear, look, they saying that, I ain't asked y'all agree, but y'all agree? I agree. The trolls ain't gonna agree. Some of them are. Remember, that policy plug dude agreed, and then he stopped showing up. So I knew he didn't agree. He slid right out. Yes, indeed. Watch him with that wordplay. Watch him with that wordplay. Watch the slick things that they say. Huh? You can file multiple things. You can file multiple claims. He didn't say claims. That guy Sergeant T said alignments. What in the world is an alignment? That might be part of the vernacular of the VA, but we refer to them as claims. So why you playing with words? You're speaking words. That's like somebody with a PhD coming up in here talking to us in terminology that we won't understand. Huh? There was a book that I read about slave revolts. I bought it. I didn't realize this guy was wanting to show how many big words he knew, so he threw me off. I'm a college educated man, and I knew the words, but he did them in a way contextually where it was just too cumbersome for you to understand or to digest. Okay? So what you trying to show me how smart you are, or should you be getting the message of the book across to me? Come on now. Watch them, wordplay. Yeah. I help people with their claims, and you can do this though. And yeah, if you need it, me and H-Town to help you. Hold on, how you put me all in there? I don't even know you. This your first time on the channel. You starting to talk about this. Yeah, that's what that Sergeant T was. We this and we and me and H-Town. When did we become French? I don't even know you. Why y'all think I always ask certain people certain questions? I ask all y'all the questions, but certain ones that act like they like new to the channel, I say, well, how long you been watching watching the videos? Oh, I've been here 2 years, so you just come tonight. Interesting. And I would ask that expert troll. I say, hey, what made you come to the channel? He always had a patented answer. Now that he was good at. Listen what our brother M.G. Smith said. Yes, I remember now that night it happened. Tell me what I'm talking about. Which one? Tell me give me a hint at what you was talking about. Because I talk about so much stuff right here I forgot. Tell me, M.G. Smith, what was I talking about? Now listen to what Dogface Soldier said. I'm calling it a day, vets. Stay striving. H-Town will get all the trolls out of here, because all the trolls ain't gone yet. Yes, and I got the message. I got people watching behind the scene. All the trolls ain't gone yet. Huh? Love you, brother. Nothing but love for you, brother. Listen, that's my brother. That's my veteran brother. You understand? It broke my heart when Betty Bob said they have channels that say, we don't cater to women. What? Why you just don't? She's a veteran. We cater to all women. Dependents. Frog Princess is a dependent. Her dad is a veteran. We cater to her too. She my daughter age. She can come up here and sing whenever she get ready. And she ain't do nothing but bring positivity to this channel. My daughter came up. My other daughter came up. Come on now. Now look what he say. M.G. Smith say, Sergeant T, he was doing the talking. And that's a real kind of weird one, because I ain't never heard of no Master Sergeant, no E8. I think that's what, just refer to them as Sergeant. They would say Sergeant Major or a master sergeant or first sergeant. I mean, EA in the Army. So it was kind of different. Now Charleston, okay, Dogface. Hope you feel better. Yes, indeed. Then everybody wish Dogface Soldier well in his recovery, his health. Pray for him and his family. Now, MG Smith said, feel better soon, Dogface Soldier. Look how Brother Charleston just come in here and just bringing, just see, Brother Charleston, he has a heart similar to mine. We just got the same heart. We don't see stuff when people come. We're not trying to offend nobody. I know y'all hear me barking, but I ain't the kind of person. That's why I got to have people around like Jordan. That's why I got to have people around like Love. That's why I got to have people around like Coasty. You understand? Brother Kevin. I got to have y'all around, man. Because I don't think like that. I don't think about a way. Watch for the wordplay, family. Watch for the wordplay. They don't like it because we got good slides. I was a school teacher. What they expect? Shoot, I get to talk to my veteran brothers and sisters and do little lessons. Because my Sergeant Sergeant Major D, and my friend, he's in another state. He said, "Oh, I saw the school teacher." I said, "I can't help myself. I'm gonna slide some of that in there, just like I slid that wild dog in there. Y'all saw that? It had nothing to do with the slide. I love wild dogs of Africa. I love them. They some tough little jokers. Now look how it is. We got to cut out all the foolishness. Some people are unteachable. We want to deal with the teachable people. Some things they tell you is unattainable, impossible, unachievable. Guess what? You got to watch people. Now, let me see what my brother's saying here. He said, I was E5 Staff Sergeant, but I'm proud of it. I was an E4, and I'm proud of it. Yes, indeed. But my thing was, he was saying he E8, and he didn't use that insignia, and the picture was weird. And, I ain't saying, you got to do the totality of the thing. And I want him to come up and explain himself, because then we might be dealing with a solid person. But you did things that threw me off. And I was listening. That's why I kind of, I had to deal with the whole chat. But when that person said, and submit your claims whether you have evidence or not, that's reckless. Don't come on my channel and do that. And because my therapist, because I had to take anger management 3 times. Okay, fam, don't judge me. Yes, I did. Okay, don't judge me. I'm not ashamed. Don't pick on me. I had to take anger management 3 times. So what I do, I won't say nothing that night. I just come back and talk about it another time. Because if I start asking them something, and if they say stuff off the wall, and y'all don't need to see me crash out. Oh, Lord. Dog. Give me a second. Give me a second, family. Somebody done called me again. And I didn't mute. I'm sorry. Give me a second. So it's going to be chaotic. This is a good live stream, and somebody done called me again. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm upset. Lord. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me, family? Okay, good. That time I put it on which column? Oh boy. I'm gonna get with him. Let me let him know I'm gonna call him back. Now, family, listen. So we guys say you can hear, Kevin can hear. Now, here's the thing, family. The reason I don't do this middleman thing anymore, because some of the people that I connected to the expert troll, he corrupted them and turned them against me. Now, I must say this, some of the people that he brought in, they've been legit, so I can only go off what I see. So like Sister Gwendolyn, he knew her and he brought in, but she's straight. Whole bunch of them left. So a whole bunch of them was disrespectful coming in the gate. Okay, some of them didn't like the fact that I start getting on him and exposing him. So, they left. Chief Mike left because, he felt like, I guess that person helped him, but I don't care if they helped you or not. They can't come in and disrespect my channel, and I'm gonna drag them as long as I want to drag them. So not for them, for the next fool that come do it. You ain't gonna get me to let my guard down. Did you hear what I said? They think give me a second. They think that I'm supposed to go along with it. Because remember that night when they came up, I blocked them, and then they come in on another account. That's what Mr. I did. He came in on another account, but Chief Mike was talking about, oh, that was somebody else. No, that wasn't nobody else, because they came up in there talking about, yeah, I got your black Chief Mike. I'm in there. I got. Hold on, how if that was a new person, they would come in and say, hey, I'm new to the channel. Chief Mike brought me here. They would be saying that. They wasn't saying it. Don't worry about nothing, Chief Mike. That's what that little moist dude did. Huh? And I got him up out the paint with his fake account. And he sits there, he probably sitting there in his in some shorts and some little silk shirt. Weirdo. Why H-Town don't love me no more? Dude, get some help. Go be who you really are. Come out of your shell. Huh? Express yourself. It's not that kind of party with me. I love women. And I'm going to love them till I die. You think I'm going to wait till now to get confused about who I am, fool? Oh, Lord. My Lord, family. Y'all say y'all can hear me. That's good. Yeah, it was that wasn't no sabotage there. That was my buddy. He don't know what time what stuff is. He say, LOL, yes, sir. H-Town, you definitely got some weird folks here. Crazy. Yeah. Let them know, family. See, let me tell y'all something, which is the big part of it. And I want y'all to notice here. The fact that they're trying to turn y'all against me. You understand? Look at the two slick people. Huh? One of them, they wanted to get my subscribers to help them. The other one, I volunteered. I said, you know what? If you're doing this, because he had in his name that he was an insurance guy, he is a real person. He ain't the same person as the other one, because I've actually seen, he has some videos online. So I saw him and I think his spouse. So he is a real person. They two different people. All right. But when these people are helping you and you got to sell your soul and come disrespect me, I don't know why, especially black people got to be so messy. Let me tell y'all what happened when I went to my cousin barbecue place the other day. This old mammy-hacking woman, some Hispanic dude, I'm in my car. It was two people there, this older lady and this man probably about my age. I think I told y'all this. So I'm sitting in the truck in the handicap spot right there where they at, so they see me. I just don't like getting out talking to people. So a couple other people come up. So I say, well, people coming up, I just got out the truck. I'm 3 feet from them. If I open my door too wide, I'm gonna hit them with it. They looked at me, right? So when I get out, they say, A lady come up after said, well, who's who? Well, it's him, them, and that guy. I said, no, I was in my truck. The guy talking about, well, the rule is you got to be out the car. I say, I don't know nobody no rule. When they made that, you shut up. And that woman was so mad, talking about, yeah, you come up. And the other guy, the Hispanic guy was looking. First, he was trying to talk like he was a white dude. And then when he saw I was serious, he started talking with a strong accent. Let me know I'm an essay. It don't matter, man. I would have no problem with him. But he wasn't going in front of me until they got up there. And then I told him, I said, well, man, I want to make a point to them. But if you got to go to work, I'm not working. You can come in front of me. I ain't got no problem with that. But they're not going to tell me what the rules are. He said, no, I ain't got no problem. He said, I said, no problem. So I want to let you know I have no problem with you. Hustle, loyalty, and respect, Kevin said. And everybody ain't crashed out yet, family. It's some more that want to crash out. You know what movie y'all need to go see? The Imposter with Gary Sinise. Go watch the movie The Imposter. These were aliens that came from another country to Earth, but they would send copies. They were aliens, but they would send copies of people. They would make a copy of you, and then they would take you out, and then they start living your life. And the only time that they would activate, or they might not even know who they was, the only time they would know it, and when it was time to blow up everybody around them or destroy everybody. The imposter look, and we got imposters up in here. They look like us. They're chameleons. They act like us. They'll talk our language. You say, waste time. Why are you talking about this? When I was talking about just veteran benefits and keeping it simple and light, guess what? Tell me the truth. They tried to take it dirty, didn't they? And I didn't do all that. They tried to take my kindness for weakness. Now let's go with it. Remember them words. Now, family, some disrespect is nonverbal. Did you hear me? Some disrespect is nonverbal. They can say something or they can do something. Listen to what my brother say. That's right, bro. I see them. Yes, indeed. The ones that's in here, because everybody that's in here, follow me, family, they're not chatting. The other trolls are just sitting in here, and they hop in, they hop out, because they don't want to give me the watch hours. They want to know what I'm talking about, but they don't want to give me the watch hours and the views like that. But fool, every time you hop out and come back in, that gives me another view. Did you know that? Boy, no common sense. So they out there talking about, hey, y'all don't see it, but they hinting that I'm a loser. That's what that little symbol the lady got. Yeah, nonverbal. They don't have to do it verbally. And guess another nonverbal way they do it. When they say something crazy, like I was asking Sergeant T, I don't know if I asked him, asked other people, like when Mr. I was doing it, other people, I said, what do you mean by that? Whenever you hear me say that, that don't mean the person's a troll. But if they new to the channel, and if I'm saying that, or if they somebody saying something out the way, what do you mean by that? Why you say that? I'm trying to get them to come clean. Then they ignore me. That's called nonverbal. Look who is in the house. My sister just told us what's going on. She's on her job. Sister Betty Bob's family. Talk about the truth. Talk about somebody that's real. Oh, Betty Bob's 9 likes and 13 in here. And now let me get y'all to understand something. Some people may crash out and they never were trolls or imposters. Some people, we veterans, we got all kind of conditions and social issues with us. So we might just have disagreements with each other. That's okay. We family. You may not want to come back for a while, but you'll be back because I love you. Even if you don't chat, I know you because I love you. Because I know I ain't no perfect person. Come on now, family. MGS says, There's Betty Bob's. Hello, MG Smith, I mean. Then Charleston says, Betty Bob, shipmate, on board. What do y'all say when the ship is about to move? Do y'all have anything that y'all, when it's about to, I don't know if it's disembark or what is it called? What is it called? What's said when the ship is starting to move off? Betty Bob arrived. Coasty says, hey, Betty. Yes, indeed. Come on, family. Now, some people who you really got to watch when they saying stuff and this ain't nothing but a whole bunch of noise. Have you ever been around somebody that's doing a lot of talking but ain't saying nothing? Blah, 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 blah. Have you ever heard that? Come on, talk to me, family. Who've ever heard that? Somebody just started talking but ain't saying nothing. Okay, y'all say getting underway. That's what y'all say when y'all getting ready to move your boats and ships, right? All right, now. Kevin Colbert Sr. say, evening, Betty Bobs. Now, family, we running a tight ship, but it ain't really a tight ship up because we just trying to do right. Am I right, family? That's all we trying to do. We just trying to do right, family. We ain't trying to bother nobody. Huh? Now listen to what Jordan say. At this point, H-Town, if you got folks like this, you should either have monitors or close the chat until the after party. Yeah, you know, that's probably a good idea. Or I can invite y'all. I can invite y'all where it's just us. It ain't that big a problem. I'm gonna have to consider all what you're saying. We gonna get with me behind the scenes, Jordan. Let's see about setting up these monitors. And let me get my rules together. Now, Charlton Zimmerman, shipmate, shift colors. And I'm doing it for a little excitement too. It's pretty good. They don't get to do much now, but we need to, as the channel grow, we gonna need to have solid rules and whatever, you know, what's going on. Betty Bob says, H-Town, hope you had a beautiful Sunday. Did you finally get the ginger root lemon tea? Look what I got. I got actual ginger root. My niece cooked it in there. Did you hear me, Betty Bob? I got sips on it. It ain't cold. It ain't hot no more. Yes, and it works. Now, yes, I got all that lemon, ginger root. They got real ginger root. I thought it was a little finger floating around in I said, what y'all trying to feed me? Now, Betty Bob says, shipmate Charleston Zimmerman, how are you? And then Betty Bob says, Kevin Colbert Sr., did you check that information? And then Charleston Zimmerman, Betty Bob's resting for more rain. Now, thank you, because that's what I'm gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get that right, Jordan. I'm gonna need your help, brother. Now, Betty Bob say, Jordan 11 Bravo, how are you? Because as we grow, we're gonna have to have some stuff in place, huh, brother? Kevin Colbert Sr., Betty Bob's, yeah, got busy. And then Betty Bob say, Coasty, how are you doing? Come on, family. You sure right. Jordan, I'm glad. I know you busy, and I know you, Dogface Soldier and Junior, y'all be busy, and the rest of y'all, but I'm glad y'all here. Now, here's the thing. Jordan, do you think the biggest problem, Brother Jordan, is that when you have one or two negative people, that can throw the whole live stream off? Do you think that could happen? Or like other channels, should we just ignore them and delete them? What do you think it is? Because we got to give people a little time, but the problem is complex, family, because we don't want to start blocking everybody, giving everybody times out, because we want to have freedom in the chat, but we got to have strict movement. You're right. Tonight we just interacting, but Jordan, I'm gonna go back and look. You brought some real good points. Open it up in the after party, things like that. Because that's when they come, when we're chatting back and forth with each other. You sure right. Betty Bob asked how the brother was doing. And Coasty say Betty Bob doing well. Oh, and then Jordan, Lem Bravo, Betty Bob's good, hope you're doing well. Yes, indeed. Now, watch out. A little levity start a whole lump. Listen what Betty Bob say. H-Town, is that Jordan? Jordan, real Jordan, Air Force Jordan. I don't know. He come with his Air Force Ones. I don't know. I think he the real thing. Oh, boy. Now, what trolls need, what haters need, what they desire is a bone of contention. Fighting over scraps. They want something that you enjoy so that they can fight over with you. So if I enjoy talking to the chat, they want to try to corrupt the chat, disrupt the chat. Huh? Come on now. We just teaching right now. Betty Bob say, hello, D. Or try to take chat where they at. People looking for a bone of contention. Something to argue about or to fight over. Now, some people you can straight out ignore. But the problem is with what Brother Jordan say, some of these trolls can be undermining. So let's see what his brothers he say. Brother Jordan say, you give them time, but this is all your family, and it affects your channel. It's not worth going to the chat. Just let the slides across maybe after party, cause trolls don't care about you. Yeah, so when I'm gonna do a slideshow tonight was just interactive. So we were talking because the question is the H-Town vet taking serious, or is he viewed as a joke? So I needed them to interact tonight, but when we do the next one, it's gonna be a slide presentation. Y'all can greet each other, but we're gonna focus on what we're doing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm with you. But the problem is they only come in when we have open chat. And I think we gotta have open chat sometime so we can interact with each other. But ain't been many trolls, but like you say, they undermine the channel, and it doesn't look good in the playback. So I may have to, you know what I'm gonna do? Tell me about this, brother. You following me? Tell me if you following me, Brother Jordan, 11 Bravo. I got it where you can, that if somebody subscribe, they automatically come on. I may do it with it. They can come on only after they've been here for a week, 2 weeks. What do you think is a good amount of time that I'm having where only subscribers can come in and chat, but they can only do it after they've been here a certain amount of time? What's a good amount of time for a new subscriber to be able to chat? A lot of times I want to let them do it in the beginning, but you know, some of them I know. Betty say Black and Brother, hello, love. She was in here, but she might have went to the other. She might have went to the other channel we watched together. I support over there, so she may not be here now. She's been gone for about 30 minutes. Betty Bob says, I think, Coasty, I'm glad you're doing better. Yes, indeed. And listen here. Scott and Isaac's World says, hello, H-Town vet and the chat. Yes, indeed. We're going to have to come up with some ideas, Jordan, because you have some very powerful suggestions, because we can't just ignore the problem. Now, and we don't want to break out into a full-on brawl. Huh? But the thing is, the blessed part of this is that y'all cool when they come to cutting up. Y'all, I don't know, sometimes y'all don't notice it, and other times y'all sit back and pay attention. We don't want to get all out of why we won't make this the Coliseum. Now let me ask y'all this here, family. Do you ignore everything? Ladies, if your man He's sitting there checking another woman out. Is that grounds for a breakup? If somebody's off code, what you do with them? I'm being a little messy with that slide. Now, risk of trolling. So what I want y'all to do in the chat, give us some rules that we can do to deal with trolling. Brother, you said, after party, our brother Jordan said, some of the things he said, let them talk, do the slide. I'm gonna do the slide first. I've been starting to do that. When they first come in, I'm trying to get enough people in the room. So I may have to just start it. I've done that before and it works. Now, then give some suggestions, family. What can we do to deal with trolls without stifling the expression of the chat? So what another thing that I'm doing, brother Jordan, I'm not necessarily, just tonight we're doing this, but I'll skip people greeting each other. And if it's something somebody say slick, I'm not gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna do my best to catch it. Now Charleston says hi, Scott and Isaac's World. And then Coasty says hi, Scott and Isaac's World. And then Betty Bob said hello. And yeah, like the people just be sitting there hanging out, ain't got nothing to do, sitting in their wife beater. No pun intended, that's just a saying. But they sitting there in their undershirt, rah. That's it. All get the screen. Here you're gonna have to show your work, everybody. And I like interacting with y'all because y'all show who you are. Show your work. Now listen what WW, who is this here? Now you say I help, he say, okay. All right. All right. So we got WW in here. I don't know if I remember WW. It seemed familiar. Say the H-Town Vet is the real deal. Your content definitely helped me with my claim. Thank you. Keep going and doing. Let the negative element distract you. Don't let the negative element distract you. I appreciate you. We appreciate you, WW. Now, let's see what we have here. Scott's World say, time for the trolls out for 24 hours. If they return, hide them from the channel. Well, I got the ability to do that. So we need to come up. So give them a timeout at first. Well, give warnings, then timeout. But if the behavior is egregious, give the day off. And then if they keep up and be disruptive, permanent vacation. Now let's see what our brother say. He say, you have an open chat and there's always going to be weird folks that attention. Okay. And the trolls will always adapt to your prerequisites. Yes, they will. Now listen to what our brother's saying. It's good to limit chat interaction for fluidity. So this is what I'm gonna do, family. I have been thinking about this real good, brother Jordan. I'm gonna find there's a way that I can have a chat with y'all, but y'all might have to email me now for me to send you the link. So if you don't email me, that's the concern. Yes. That I'm gonna look into that. Y'all find how I can do that where just us here, and if somebody email me, we leave out like Bionic Woman, make sure everybody's in there. They may not come to everyone, but we do a private group. I'm gonna do that, okay? Let me learn up on how to do that real smart. So I should have what only certain people, Jordan, can communicate in the chat, right? So what do I do with the new people that come up that want to say something? What should be the way I handle that? Come on, family. Not the Ike shirt. Yeah. Oh boy. So he say, Rose City D say, good evening, H-Town Vet, and salute the chat. Rose City D Betty Bob's hello. And then Rose City D, hello. And I don't want to block other people that I don't remember because I got a lot of people that don't come at the same time. You may see 13 or 15 people in there, but people that come and go, it's about 100 or more, you know. Now, so I may have to list them up. Coasty say hi, Rose City D. And Rose City D was telling hi, brother. And they're speaking to each other. So let's see what we got, family. Now, show your work. And y'all have shown y'all work. That's what I'm looking for, people that show they work. Now, the problem a lot of them have is that the failure. We all fail, right? But if you don't learn from failure, you got, in order to get successful, you're going to fail. Most people that invent things, they fail several times before they invent it. They don't invent it on the first try. Trial and error. Now, many of these people have bad personalities. Like Jordan say, they just weird. They fail a personality test. They don't have no personality. Now, here we go. Now, family, let's talk about the question. What's the problem? Well, Jordan trying to let you know this thing is deep and they're not going nowhere. They don't plan on going nowhere. They want to be centered in the middle of it, the trolls, the haters. So they have a problem with my authority. What do you mean? One, my reach, because people from different, I'm close to 2,000 subscribers now. And I got people watching me in Canada, Japan, what was that? One of the Asian in Thailand or somewhere. I may have had a few in Australia. Have people watching me in South America. Come on now. Different states. So my reach, that's one thing that shows where I'm going. The other thing is my influence. People actually listen to me. But my question to you, here's the main thing. They may be able to have reach. They may be able to reach a lot of people because of the internet. These people that want to be me. They may have influence over people because they can offer somebody something. They have some knowledge or something that people need. But credibility, you just can't get like that. Credibility comes from people that's authentic, that has the credibility. And that's the problem with the trolls. They have no credibility. That's why they got to move in quick. They got to get your confidence quick. Yeah, that's what they call it, confidence. That's part of conning, right? Credibility, family, credibility. He say, WW, nice, you said that about H-Town. Yeah, we take things, we appreciate compliments. Now, here we go. Listen to what MG Smith said. I appreciate the way I was treated when I came into the chat. How was you treated, brother? I listened for a while before I decided this was right for me. What made you decide this was right for you, brother? Now, this brother, he got me, and you told me this before, Jordan, you was educating me on this, and I did a little stuff where I made it where only subscribers get in there, but I need to make it where I have a private chat with us when we doing these live streams. Other people can listen, or they can listen later. Now listen, we say, you should give new subs a screen before consenting, saying your requirements, and it should be at least a day before they can chat. Then if folks want to chat, only take chats that are constructive. Okay. Yes, indeed. You know, that's particularly new people, because the people that's been there consistently ain't even have no problem out of y'all. But when we new people coming in, we gotta come up with a thing. Now, Rose City D say, question: how long should you wait from the date of your intent to file to the time you submit. Anywhere within that time frame, I wouldn't wait till the last 2 months, because you need to do it, you got a year. Do it within that year, but by 10 months, you should have everything you need. I wouldn't put nothing at risk and wait, not able to get in and submit the information. So I would have that information done within the first 2 to 6 months. But if you go later now listen what we say. You change your name. Betty Bob say, oh, you talking to him, okay. Let me see. Now listen, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all chat, and like you said, I'm gonna just read the chat that's about constructed to the channel, even from y'all family. So that's one thing I'm gonna do, Jordan. Now, Betty Bob's did intend to file, but I'm gathering evidence. Yes, so try to have that evidence in a timely manner. Jordan, I think the same thing about screening and investigation. So y'all gonna come up with some stuff. Yeah, you can do it after 6 months. You can, but if you wait until 10 months, they may say, oh, we send it to you. You may not get it. You don't want to risk that last few and miss out on that back pay. Now, Betty Bob say, you have 365 days. Yes, you do. I wouldn't use them all though, because the evidence may never come. So if it don't come within them first 10 months, if it's something you really need, I'd be real careful, because you might have to submit it without it and then get that information later. You need to be, now he say, the reason I meant constructive check is because folks, especially trolls, look for opportunities when the topic gets off track. Yes, indeed. Yes. So what I'm going to do, family, is I want y'all to know, if y'all, I've said this before and I've done it off and on, if we're talking about a topic, which right now this is interactive, but other times when we're on topic, if y'all saying something off topic, I'm not going to pull it up. And if it gets kind of really distracting the whole chat, I'm going to say get back on topic. Jordan say, yes, Betty Bob's. Now listen what Betty Bob say. Rose City D, okay. Say, if you hit the 7 months, submit another intent to file for the same thing. Do not risk it. Now you do it, but that's going to start your effective date all over again. I don't know about that, Betty Bob's. Then he going to lose that back pay day. Because that intent to file going to start at that 7 month part, not the 7 months before. Now, MG Smith say, yes, Charleston. I figured out how to do that. I just added my last name. Okay. Family, remember what we're saying. Credibility. Jordan, you give me some good strategy up in there, bro. And we definitely got to watch out for the experts up in here, family. Huh? Ain't nothing wrong, but you just pop up one day and you telling us you braggadocious about your expertise. And watch, that's our last video, so please go back and watch it. When they tell you, we can help you, expert advice, stop. Members only, you're going to have to put some money in. Now listen to what Brother Jordan say. And if they have a question, they should start by saying H-Town first before any comments, because that's directed at you and those questions are on topic. Yes, real smart. Look at this here, family. If y'all want me to answer what y'all saying, put my name in there. Now, that's why some people do super chat. Put my name if it's a question you want want me to address. That way I know you're on topic. And if it's a question off topic, I'm gonna say save it for the after party. All right, now that's why we helping each other. Now Rose City D say Betty Bob's, I'm pretty sure I can submit right now, but it's okay. Did she say okay? She said she put my name in there. That's right. If y'all want me to put my name in there if you want me to comment. That's how we'll start doing it. It's H-Town. Betty Bob H-Town, you can still submit mitigations in those 365 days. Have I have a backup plan if Rose City D does not make the 165 days to submit? Yes, but once he starts a new intent to file, that's a reset from what I know. And the days start all over again. Am I correct? Now listen. Look what he called. Look, he said H-Town. Yeah, this is smart. Thank you, Jordan. See, now when before y'all, look, if y'all want, you know who always does that? You know who always says my name? Love. So put in the H-Town, HT, either one. Put H-Town. I like H-Town. That'll be better for me to know that y'all talking to me and I can respond. That's good. Because if y'all just talking to each other, I'm not going to read the whole chat. I'm going to read up what y'all say my name. Charleston says, H-Town, so Dougie is a VA troll. What y'all say? Do y'all think the Secretary of VA is a troll? Let us know what you think, family. Come on now. H-Town, is he a troll? Now, tell me your definition of a troll. I think he is. Because he says stuff. You may not have been here, Jordan 11 Bravo, but he said that veterans are the part of the digestive system of military culture. That it starts up here and it's like digest through here, and the veterans will come out the back at the other end. Talking about we the waste excrement. Didn't he say that, family? He says that. Now, I'm just doing this based on, because first I didn't think this. I didn't know for sure. He says that he's going after the cutting people that work at the VA, but he seems to not have a real desire for veterans to file for increases. Oh, man, y'all playing it good. That's right, man. Look how we already started one rule. Man, that's good. Because now by y'all putting my name in there, it's easy for me to respond. Put H-Town in there like that y'all doing now, if y'all want. So that way it'll be directed at me and I can see if it's related to the chat. Thank you, Jordan 11 Bravo. Say H-Town, I had to do it. And that's my backup plan for the original is still there. You know what's really good? I think you're right, but I think you can't have but one intent to file at a time. Am I correct about that? And Jordan said, so when you implement these changes, things will change and even trolls have to submit. I know they're watching right now. Now look. Y'all don't know how heavy this is. Do you know what he's talking about, submit? Or y'all listening to what he's saying? He's saying by them having to recognize me and put my name in the chat, they have to acknowledge that it's my channel. Are you saying something along those lines, Brother Jordan 11 Bravo? And some people are not going to want to do that. Remember that troll, that expert troll, he did everything he could. When he came up, he had a whole bunch of smiley faces. I say, now, so come up and apologize. Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't agree to the rules. He dodged the rules. Now, he say, yes, he did, H-Town. Now, listen to what Betty Bob say. Now you see how quick, Jordan, how this work, brother. Soon as you say put my name in there, everybody just start doing it because the people in here are on code. And they say, H-Town, I submitted the original before the 365 days and not that other intent to fail is for another claim. Okay, I got you. I'm going to submit that for secondary to backup. Now listen to say, man, I like y'all putting my name in there. Y'all making me feel important. Now y'all gonna look. Y'all gonna have my head big up in here. Y'all gonna have to sit me down for a while. MJS say, H-Town, respect. And then Jordan says, remember the question pertaining to you has to be constructive. Hold on, it has to be pertaining to the topic and constructive. Let me take a picture of this, brother. Because I'm going to write these rules down. You helping me here. You're not my bus driver, but you taking me to school. Now you say, it has to be constructive. So if they ask you a question, make sure you read silently before reading it out loud to make sure it's nonsense. That's how the other guy got me, the expert troll. But I was like exposing him because I had seen he was doing dirty stuff behind the scenes. So I wanted everybody to see it. And because he put it in the chat, that's how I cornered him. But from here going out, when it comes to people, I want to review the question. So no rush. Now, no, he say, should we also say Mr. H-Town like a teacher? No, not in the, okay, hold on, you talking to Jordan. Now he being sarcastic. He being sarcastic, brother. Oh boy. Oh, cause look, this is what he joking about. You see that, Brother Charleston? I love my teacher. Before you came in, I was showing him this here. Hey, look how the teacher. I love my teacher. That's what he messing with me about. Oh boy. We had a little inside joke going. Now, family, y'all coming along good. Now, what I'm gathering, Brother Charleston, look at him say. He say, I slicked the H-Town, that's all. Yeah, we've been taking little digs at each other. Oh, man. But I'm glad y'all on top of the game. Don't stop being on top of the game, Jordan. We want to know what's going on around here. You hear what I'm saying? And by me having these rules, we can get these monitors in place. I hope you would be willing to be one, Brother Jordan. I hope so. Because I ain't going to be responding to certain stuff. You got to go unless it's something we need to clear up. I'll clear it up. But I need people like you, Brother Jordan. I hope you would be willing when you're not busy. I appreciate it. And you could help set the example for others. Now, I'm going to have to figure out how to do all that. Oh, no. Oh, that's y'all talking to each other, ain't talking to me. Yeah, so Brother Charleston wasn't here. And so you don't know, we've had people come up and say things. And so that's Brother Jordan saying. We seen so much stuff. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, okay, what that mean? But that's with so much. So nah, we own this here. That's why I was saying you would come up with some real good information, Brother Charleston. And then that troll was like trying to attack you, get you to not, express what you were saying, which what you were saying was the truth. It was supporting what I was saying, and you understood where I was coming from. And so we got to be on top of this thing, family. We got to make it work. Oh, I gotta pull this up, y'all. Oh, he just laughing now. Betty say, Jordan 11 Bravo, thanks for the information. Say, yes, ma'am, Betty. Oh, y'all see, I'm pulling up people chat. I'm supposed to wait. Now, you can't, you missed stuff, brother, because you wasn't here. So you say each time, sometime I missed stuff. You don't know what's going on because you wasn't here. Because Jordan, can you tell them how deep these trolls were, how entrenched they was in what we were doing? Didn't they make themselves a part of what we were doing? And they were trying to destroy the channel. So we're just trying to be cautious. And so my whole thing, the reason I handle things the way I do is not to alienate the people that's here, but all of us are going to have to follow the rules. And that's what brother Jordan is saying, because what's going to happen is, as the channel continues to grow, y'all follow me, that it's going to be more people. And so we won't be able to go over everybody's. We got to make sure you got to put in there, hey, put my name first, because I won't be able to respond to everything. If y'all just saying hi, when we just getting started. So H-Town, he say, were you speaking of the trolls talking about Bitcoin? Now, that's interesting. I didn't think about that until about 3 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. I was like, was that, because that was repetitive too. And I really didn't pick up on it until I came up with the rules and they stopped showing up. The buy Bitcoin, the one that was talking about Popeyes all the time. So those were more entrenched trolls, if they were trolls, but it lead me to believe they were, because once we put the rules in place, they stopped showing up. Did you hear what I said? We had a lot of people come through here. Now that I noticed that the person was talking about buy Bitcoin, I can't think of their name right now anyway, but I ain't gonna mention it. They never showed up again. The person was talking about Popeyes, never showed up again. And we don't want to be on a witch hunt, but guess what? If we don't do this, they're going to undermine and discredit the channel. Jordan says, H-Town, they were pretty deep, so deep that they can have multiple accounts just to act nice, but they're in for their own gain. You feel me, Charleston? Yes, they were in. Well, we just like when we come in here, like Brother Charleston came in on the back being very committed, always here. We don't see it all the time. That's why I didn't see it. He got a heart like mine. I didn't see it. And I didn't see it. I saw it on the outside, but I didn't fully see what was going on the inside. Yeah, so you wasn't here, Brother Charleston. So when you came, the troll they was on their way out. I had started the process to get them up out of here, and I didn't want to be a bang, so that's why I set it up. And they just go get other accounts. Now, Betty Bob say, H-Town, anyone talking about Bitcoins, they are either scammers or trolls. Yes, indeed. Okay, yes, indeed. Because this ain't what this is about. Now, Charleston say, okay, Jordan 11 Bravo. Oh, I should, okay. Yes, tweet y'all. Y'all good. Y'all making it right. And look, when we get our game tighter, family, we're going to be able to what? Make this thing. We at the after party now, family. I don't have no slide for it. So those of you that join us, look, now they coming back into the room. But we're trying to get some family business straight up in here. If you want to address your questions to me, make sure you put H-Town on there first. Like this. H-Town, or talking about foolishness. Yes. I don't know what you mean by that, sister, or talking about foolishness, but I guess you're saying H-Town business, or you're talking about foolishness if you're not on point. And I thank y'all for helping us get this thing straight. So let me ask y'all, for those of you that are in here right now, should I have it where I don't want to leave people out that are not here all the time? Brother Jordan, how can I do it where it's a closed chat? H-Town, if you're not on point. Yes. If they're talking foolishness, they're not on point. You know, and like I say, we'll redirect, but I'm not gonna pull the questions up like you said without reading them first. This is getting serious, family, because it don't look good on the replay. Now, us in here, we enjoying the interaction, but the person that's on the replay, they're looking at the chat, and they can pause the video whenever they want, and they'll say, what? That person said what? Why didn't H-Town check him? Why didn't he check her? And so what our brother Jordan is saying, that it may be a little uncomfortable for us, but in order for the channel to address the troll issue and not give them attention, we're going to have to actually have some structure in place to deal with that. Oh, yes, indeed, family, y'all doing it. Family, we've been there for 2 hours. I want to say thank you. And y'all can chat if y'all want to, but I think we're going the right direction. Now, look at say, H-Town, good topic to better your channel even more. I'm glad you're taking further steps. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Guess what I learned, Jordan and family? Guess what I learned, y'all? That when I put the rules, I don't even want to, I want to have the rules on the screen because I don't want to stop what we're doing. Some people have it where you can't get in unless you agree to the rules. And what Brother Jordan say, they have a cooling off period. That's going to just take me a little time to look that up. If y'all know videos on how to do that, send it to our, to the email, right? HTownVetNorthside@gmail.com. Just like the Cash App, just put HTownVet, but it's all lowercase. Now, family, we trying to make this thing right. So I appreciate y'all. I've enjoyed y'all, but we got to keep it a little lively. I got to keep it going lively. So we're going to be interactive. They say, yes, indeed. Well, family, let's say our final goodbyes. Unless y'all got something else y'all want to say, Jordan, thank you for your input on bringing more structure to the channel and dealing with trolls. Thank you so much. And he say, H-Town, I suggest after you reach a certain amount of subs, go subscribers chat only. Yeah, I had that, but I didn't put it on today. I have subscribers and chat only. I do have it. I do it almost every one. I didn't do it today, but I'm gonna make sure I do it every last time. I'm gonna have the video all ready together. Kind of finish this one later. That's what I do. That's one thing that helped. Because one thing, that's one step of security. Subscriber chatting only. Number 2. But remember, that one that was talking about you don't need evidence for claim, they subscribe just to make their little crazy statement. So that's why we're not coming up. We need to have it where, what did y'all say? How long before a person should be able to come in? What's a good time frame before somebody is able to come in? If they're a new subscriber, what would be a good time frame? A day or what? Let us know. A few hours, what should it be? Let us know, family. But let me say good night to everybody. Charleston, thank you for being here. We want to thank you. Now listen what we say, H-Town, and please verify that the account isn't phony. How can I do that, Charleston? Charleston, how can I do that? One, I know I can see it based on the fact that go to it, right? But some people are not open subscribers. Some of them subscribe to my channel openly, right? Some don't. So how I don't know how I would get to the people that don't subscribe openly. So like I may see y'all here. How will I know if this is your account? This is your email. Is this your email account? I mean, I email you YouTube. How would I get to it? Let me know what you mean by that and help me out on it. I'm gonna keep saying good night to everybody, but you give me some information on that. Help me out, brother. Jordan, thank you for being here, my brother. Brother Charleston, for your input, us trying to work this thing out. We want to thank Betty Bobs for being in the house. We want to thank y'all been chatting on this. They starting to come back in there. MG Smith, thank you for your support, my brother. Real talk. And when we start going over the topics and stuff, make sure, and then even in the chat, put H-Town in there so we'll know you're talking about me, and that'll help the people watching in the chat knowing it's directed toward me. All right. Or if you're talking to someone else, just chat with them. Say at this person, at that person. Rose City D, I want to thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you for your continued support. Let me see who else we got down here. Make sure I admit WW for coming in the house. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the positive comment. Coasty, our brother Coasty. Scott. And I'm going to have it where the people that are solid people, that are vetted people, I'm going to have it where y'all can come in here and communicate. And y'all know y'all welcome. People that's always been consistent for a long time. Kevin, our brother Kevin. We got we just sometimes have housekeeping to do, family. Brother D came through. And everybody's going to interact on different levels. We got Dogface Soldier. Thank you for being here. Army George, we want to thank you so much. I got Coastal. Let me make sure I'm missing nobody. Sister Black Ambrosia up in here. Yes, indeed. And what we want, family, people that have a track record, like y'all, we're gonna be, we with you. You with us. Let me see what we said here. Oh, let's see what we got. I gotta go back to where. Now listen what it say. H-Town, give me that position. Let me investigate it. Yes, indeed. Now I know what you're saying. Yes, indeed, Betty Bobs. Now, you go looking for these accounts. We got to get, yes, indeed. Now, Charleston, click on their account. See how long most trolls will be less than a month. Okay, definitely. So you know how to do that, Betty Bobs? Yes, indeed. And what I like about Betty Bobs, she emailed me. We tried to do something for her birthday. She started blessing other people on her birthday. Still, my OB, you got to give me time, bro. I've been busy. I gave brother, his funds, sent the money to him, the gift to him, to brother Kevin Kobar Sr., but it's on PayPal with my OB. I ain't forgot you, bro. I just ain't got the time. Now look at what we got, brother John, to come up in here. Now Betty Bob say, H-Town, have a beautiful week. You do the same. We'll see y'all on Thursday unless we do something earlier. We'll see you Thursday. Charleston says, goodbye, family. H-Town. Have a good week. Boy, y'all be trying to work it out here, don't we? So, fam, we all got, we people, but we trying to make this thing work because the trolls will destroy channels. They're not harmless. John say, hello, H-Town vet, and everyone. Sorry I'm late. We'll catch on replay. We glad that you showed up. And then, what's the name say? H. Now, look, Jordan say, H-Town, just like you mentioned earlier, you on your viewing, they come and go. There should be a way to find out a subscriber don't have multiple accounts to act like someone else. Yes, Betty Bobs, you think you can find stuff like that and you can work with me where I can learn how to do that too? Yes, indeed. I like that. We trying to build a better mousetrap. Now Betty Bobs, she's talking to him. And they say goodbye to each other. Now, Betty Bob say, H-Town. Yes, I do. So we getting with you, sister. And Brother Jordan, if you got the time, please holler at me. Look at the email in the description. Go to the channel. My email is there. MG Smith say, H-Town and the family, good night. I'm good. Same email for 30 days. Okay, now Jordan Alum Bravo say, you're right, man. I'm looking at the views and it looks like they come and go like they're using multiple accounts. Remember, see, family, I want y'all to understand this here. Tell me if I'm telling the truth, Jordan. Remember that night that my daughter them came up and it was multiple trolls in there cutting up? Huh? Remember that night my daughter and niece came up. The trolls, the left guy was in there, and all these other guys, left, right, then the guy with the prostitute on the picture, and then the woman talking about she got black problems for that Mr. International brought in here. He was on the line talking. All this was going on at one time. They were all trolling at one time. She was talking about sexual positions and stuff. That young lady that he brought in, he was giggling. H-Town, yes, I can. Okay, we got you. Now I'm looking into it as well, bro. Looking, we're gonna find a way to handle this here because they're gonna lose their mind if they can't. They want to be able to get their message on the live stream. So let me let y'all know what they're doing, family. They want to be able to get their message, so they want it to be pulled up in the chat, or if they can't pull it up and see it on the screen, because it's they want people seeing the replay. If they can't see the replay, they want the chat. They feel a real joy in putting out garbage, right? He said, H-Town, I remember that. Coasty was here. Yeah. He brought that girl in, and the other guy, look, and a couple of them did this here. When the person was disruptive, it was always a young female come up talking about, yeah, I agree with them. That happened with two different ones. Somebody did something disrespectful, and it said, I agree with them. That happened months ago, and these people pop up, and then they leave. They got all kinds of suggestions for a day, and then you don't see them no more. Yes. See, that's what, because see, we in here, we just trying to chop it up with each other, but because this is a public forum, we have to make sure that we are protected, and we got to all be on code. We all got to be making sure that we following the rules so the trolls can't get away with it. That's why that troll was spending all that money. Yeah, he dropped the grip up in there. Huh? It was all on what you call him. He dropping $50, $100 at a time. Y'all know I put it all on the thing. So he thought he was playing, he thought he could buy me. Some people you can buy with a price. You can't buy me, partner. I'm not no female dude. You understand? You confused in your head. Or you talk to dudes or something, and this is what you do. Where you from, dude? I'm a man. Well, what's the name said on Friday After Next? You're not in prison anymore, Damien. I am a boy. God dog, man. Stop being a fanboy. You acting like we just broke up or something, dude. Man up. Stop stalking. Man. MG Smith. H-Town before my time, but I understand now. See, that's what I'm saying. When we talking, Brother Jordan, they don't know this here. Brother Charleston don't know this here. Because he kind of came right in right after it was happening. So he's not aware of this. In the actual video, when it went down, I took it down. Man. But you came in here real, brother. Now listen to what Jordan say, H-Town. If this I want y'all, when y'all want to send me a message, put my name H-Town in there first. Come on now. Now. And I know my brother Dogface, if you watch this live or record it, we need some input from you. So we might have to do that on the next live stream where we work this out, or we might have to get secure. Listen to me. What Jordan's saying, we need to all figure out how I can make the channel well it's us, and then we can do this here. And I don't have to release that video. Did you hear what I said? Come on now. Now he says, H-Town, now that you got the fundamentals, all you got to do is make it happen so even the trolls can't get in the comment section. Let me take this picture. Family, let me take this picture. You know how I can do it? There's a guy on here. What's that guy name? He's very good too. He's from Australia, England, somewhere. Primal Video. He the one told me how to set this up. He know how to break it down step by step. Him, and I don't know if the woman is his wife, they are so good. He got it with his brother. Man, y'all making me. Family, we about to get on this. We gonna eat this elephant one piece at a time. Come on now. Now listen what he say. H-Town. I'm gonna read it again. The first part. Now that you got the fundamentals, all you have to do is make it happen so even the trolls can't get in the comment section and act foolish. Instead, they probably give you good questions. That's what they do because they don't want to be left out. Oh, what we talked about earlier? You just found that video? Send it to me. Yeah. I'm as a guy out there talking about that he don't cater to females. That's what you talking about? Give me a thumbs up, Betty Bops. That's what you talking about. Yeah. People doing a whole bunch of slick stuff. See, let me tell you something. If we ain't straight, come on, follow me, family. If we ain't straight, how are we going to expect the people, the subscribers and the people in the chat to be straight? We as content creators. So I want, oh, you didn't find it yet. Okay. Oh, you found that other guy on YouTube. Look, he said, get him, Betty Bops. I know my name ain't in him. You talking about that other guy, Betty Bops. Let me tell y'all something. Women are the best investigators on this earth. You know this, man. They can be a little slick, be doing a little stuff dirty behind the scene too, but they are investigators. Come home with lipstick on your collar. A woman gonna see it. Come home smelling like a different type of soap. You left home smelling like Irish Spring. You come back smelling like Dove. She gonna say, what's that? Not that this ever happened to me, you understand? Because I was just going to church serving the Lord. George said, get him. You're going to be looking for him too, the one I'm talking about. H-Town Angels. I remember that. H-Town Angels, fam. H-Town, yes, about monitoring your channel. She say, okay. Yes. Send me an email, sister. We're going to get into it. Brother Jordan, you're going to have to email me, brother, so we can do some stuff offline. We don't need, like communicate. And I won't, if you got a private name, I won't put it out there to nobody. But I need you to help me structure this here, because all I need is a little guidance. Y'all tell me what to do. I'm going to do it. I'm not as computer savvy, but when I'm savvy on, I'm aware of it. It's just I'm older and kind of set in my ways. He said, yes, sir. Protect and serve, sir. Yes, indeed. Because you know what? You know why? Because Jordan, like me, he can't stand to see people come in here and crash the party. These are party crashers. Huh? I might have to do a thing like that. Party crashers. People crashing our party. We talking good. We talking about this. If y'all gotta go, y'all can go ahead. We just run our mouth at the end here. Now listen, Jordan says, I thank the people, but say bye to us before you leave. He said, I think the people that should be monitors should go live so they could hear the voice and face. Okay. Now with the monitors, I don't know if I want, but I'll tell you, we're talking. That's why we need to talk. Because I don't want the trolls to know necessarily exactly who they are. It's okay if I know, but I don't know. We're going to talk. We got to hash all this out, family. Yeah, Betty Bob, so I'm going to need you to do that investigation. We a team. What we've been doing is building in here. See, that's what we got going on. And I feel a certain kind of way because you wasn't here, MG Smith. You wasn't here, Brother Charleston. Y'all came in with a clean slate. But Brother Jordan, y'all may think he coming across kind of harsh. It was chaos up in here. It was chaos up in here. Huh? And Betty Boss wasn't here. She came in around the time you came, and she watched it for a month. And I think Betty Boss saw us get rid of some people out the paint or whatever. She said then she came in, she felt comfortable to speak. I said, oh, you new to the channel? She said, no, I've been here about a month, but this is the first time I speak. I spoke. I think she said back in Peep Game. He said, yes, I get it. Yeah, it was chaos, brother. I don't know the exact live streams. It was so bad. This person was just in the chat doing all kind of mockery, because sometimes I pray. And you know what that bastard said? Excuse my name. Aren't you going to pray for the VA? I almost said we're going to pray for your mama. That's what we're going to pray for, having a piece of trash like you as a child. See, I can get rough with my mouth. And I don't want to do that because I'm trying to be a nice person. I don't like nobody. You don't play with God like that. You understand? You don't play when people in here. And that's what I told him. When I was checking them, remember, you don't play because these people in here, many of them are coming from the heart. And all of us coming with different kind of conditions, mental health, physical health. And we just need somebody to listen. But because they can't control it, they can't get ahead of it, they want to try to disrupt it. If they can't disrupt it, they want to destroy it. You remember what that joker said when I said apologize to my chat? He started giggling like ain't none of these people in worth respect. He started having all kind of little face emojis. You understand what I'm saying? He went straight gal. And you know what he did then? I said, yeah. He said, it's on. It's on? You want to apologize, but you want to talk like me and you gonna be in something. I'm not wrestling with you because that might excite you. I don't want to be nowhere in no tussle with you. I hope you feel like a fool. Do you let your woman see this? Oh, if you got one, man, just come on up out of there and be who you are. Shame on you. Cause I don't have time. I don't have time to be worried about what no other man doing unless we doing something constructive about a purpose. I got people, I got my brothers in here. I got Jordan in here. Come on now. Listen what Jordan said, H-Town. Trolls are pathetic for real. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, indeed. I mean, they went off the chain. Bruh, let me tell you something. Before y'all hopped in tonight, because see, Jordan got a life, family. All the people got lives. Charleston got a life. Our brothers and sisters in here giving up knowledge and strength. We ain't got time for no food. We're gonna teach other people how to deal with trolls. Because y'all see I deal with them, but what Brother Jordan don't want, he don't want us to spend all our time dealing with foolishness. He want us to make sure we handle it. Now, see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Coasty must have been around a while, because I think you were here. What was that you remember, Coasty? I won't put it on the screen, but tell me what you remember. I won't put it on the screen because I forget what I just said. Now let me get to what our brother, tell me what you remembered, because I want to make sure I wasn't crazy. I won't put it on the screen. Now listen to what Charleston say. H-Town, I got a question. Why is Texas launching all those big, launching all those big, beautiful ladies into space tomorrow? Blue Horizon. Texas got too many. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't following the Blue Horizon, man. I don't know what they got going on. And family, if you gotta go. But for those of you, we trying to straighten it out, we doing what Lattimore said. Let me know, what was that all, that Blue Horizon, was that, what's the name? He got a whole bunch of women in there, Elon Musk, what y'all call him? The big what? Big E, what y'all call him? Oh, okay, hold on. You remember that? I ain't gonna put in that. All the little faces and saying that it's on. Come on, brother. This is a grown man. This is a grown man dealing with me with emojis. With another man with emojis. Must you always be the center of attention? Expert troll. Did daddy not love you? I can't fill the spot that wasn't filled. You understand? You got to get counseling for that. What? And that's what that's what our sister say. Sister Black and Brogy, she from Texas. We grew up in the hood. She say that's I forget what she called it, something like that's just whole behavior. I got a man, he don't talk until he walk past in front of my house. He's walking now. And he talks loud as soon as he get in front of my house. And my house ain't right by the street. I'm just how weird people are. Now that I started coming up here, they may hear my voice or something out the window, or I walked out one time and they just, oh, he's up here. That's weird. What happened with these guys wanting all this attention? If I had something to say to them, I say, hey man, let me holler at you, let's talk, man, hey, what happened over here? We chop it up. But men just walking around talking loud to get attention. Women do things, women gonna be saying a little something, or they gonna have their high heels on, clacking their high heels. Say, oh, who's that over there? That's what women supposed to be doing, man. What's going on? Yeah, that dude said that. He said that it's on. And you know how I feel. Partner, what you mean it's on? Huh? I say, man, I don't want to go. I ain't trying to wait till I'm 56 to go to no penitentiary. Huh? Man, somebody, could you come over here bothering me, man? I thought he gonna come see me, man. I got 2 daughters, man. I ain't got time to be playing. They move freely. But you telling me you it's on? That means you putting me and my family at threat, in harm's way. I don't know you like that. Now, what you didn't see, now follow me on what I'm saying. He never said that I did anything disrespectful to him. He never said that I lied to him. He never said that he never said he had a problem with me. Did you notice that? None of the trolls ever say, you know what? I got a problem with you, H-Town. This is my problem. You know what I say? Well, hey, let's talk about it. No problem at all. Let's talk about it. And if something happened, I say, hey, I apologize. Whenever y'all know me, but we ain't gonna go for no foolishness. So family, we gonna get on up out of here. I've enjoyed having y'all here tonight. I appreciate the respect, the kindness. We're gonna see y'all on Thursday, but click on the notifications to make sure I don't do one early, because I'm gonna start looking this stuff up, because I wanted where we be in here, we just be off the chain having fun, because we got our core group already. I'm gonna start writing y'all down. I'm gonna look through the videos, because y'all saw them coming different night, like Alaskan Ice, Dogface Soldier. Some can't make it. Jordan, Junior. Man, Junior's sharp. I wish you was here, Jordan. Junior sharp. And he just disarmed the dude. He just disarmed the dude. This was 2 nights ago. He say, so you help veterans with their claims? Yeah. I do this and I do that. Now listen what he say. H-Town, much love to you, man. Remember, just do the changes and the rest is history. And the trolls that are watching know it. They gonna have to come up right. I'm starting tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna start doing it. Betty Bob say 9 likes and 8 in here. Well, we gonna close on that, family. And I want to thank y'all for your incredible support, your kindness, you being here. He said, H-Town, yes, sir. Respect. Yeah, we need real soldiers up in here, real sailors up in here, real airmen up in here, right? And real Marines up in here, real Coast Guard members. What they call y'all? I forget. You'll let me know on the next one. Glad to be a part of this. It's going family. Do y'all realize? And y'all get out of here if y'all can, because y'all keep going down. Do y'all come back up? Y'all will. Some of them, Brother Jordan, they just don't like going. They want to see what I'm still saying. See, when you got something to say, in order to be a good YouTuber, my brother said it, Brother Jason Black, you got to be able to monologue. See, y'all see, I can sit here and talk all night and won't just be talking gibberish, because I got so much stuff inside of me that I've been wanting to get off my chest for years. Since 2011 to now, I kept a whole bunch of stuff inside. And I'm like Ice Cube when he talked to Dr. Dre. He said, hey, Dre, I got something to say. Thank you. Yeah, we going places. You hear what I'm saying? Glad to be a part of this. It's going places. Yeah, we doing it. And family, I want y'all to know that we here, we solid, we for you, we back you up. We want to hear your comments, your statements. Ain't no ego. I have no ego to inflate or offend, in the words of my brother Jason. You understand? Let me go heat up this tea. Look, I want you to see we got it. You can't see it. I don't want to waste it. See it in there? Betty Bob, I better not waste it on my computer. I got it in there, sister. So I'm going to go warm it up. I'm going to go get my rest. Thank y'all, family. And y'all showed up and y'all showed out tonight. And I appreciate you. Don't take nothing personal, your family. Brother Jordan just trying to make it right. Yes, ma'am. I told them, I said, y'all get my stuff, because Betty Bob, I ain't say yo down, say they're going to be on my case on the live. Yes, ma'am. She sounded like my grandmother. You know, my grandmother, my big mama, that grandmother, she said, you got a hard head. I said, yes, ma'am. I had a hard head. That's why I try to be real with y'all, because I was old stubborn something. I was stubborn. I ain't want now. I say, yes, ma'am, and go. Look, she told me to rake the yard. I go up under the house and go to sleep. You know, that's how we had a house down there. They say, good night, family, and vets in H-Town, good night. And I was too lazy to put my legs. Okay. All right. I hear you. Now, family, we want to say good night to your family, and we appreciate you. I got to pull up the thing for the night because I don't like it to freeze on my face. And I appreciate y'all for showing up. And look at the thumbnail for the night. Huh? We thank you. And the question was, is the H-Town vet taken seriously, or is he taken as a joke? Which one do you think it is? Do you think I'm taken as a joke, or they understand, family? Tell us. Huh? Do they take us serious? MGS says salute. MG Smith, I mean. Betty Bob say, you were too lazy to do that about your legs. I forgot about the leg. Let me know again. Sister, I just forget stuff. I got excuses over here. And Charleston says, salute. Let me pull this up. Sister, remind me, because you know I forget stuff. I wasn't lazy this time. Now you got to tell me. I forgot. You told me something about my leg. You know it's 10 people back up in here, family. We ain't going to never go nowhere. But sister said I'm supposed to get my... They can jump, 4 people to jump back up in here. That's why I know we going places. Family. We got 11 people in here now. They might try to treat us like a clown, but we not one. Huh? Come on, family. Brother say salute. I want to say good night to the family. Those that just come in, watch it on the replay. Thank you for being here. Until next time, family. Good night.